Okay, for today's daily Compas, I'm going to show you what I think is the most beautiful solea remate that you can play. It's a very delicate one, so it's not a super powerful remate, but at the same time, you can use it after a falsetta or the end of a letra or something like that. I'll play it, I'll talk a little bit about the Compas, and then I'll break it down. So, it starts on 1 and it goes. Okay, so it starts with 16th notes on 1. The pattern is, so you start with an open D and an open B, then you put down an A minor 7 shape, do the same plucking pattern. Then you've got this shape here on the 3rd fret, so your middle finger's on the F note and your ring finger's on the D, so same plucking pattern. And then you go down to the 2 open strings, the G and the E, so up until that point. And then you've got this, where you've got your index on the F and your middle finger on this A note here. This is where the pattern changes. So it goes from 16th notes, it goes 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 and a 5. Okay, so 3 and a 4, sorry, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6. Okay, so this chord is, it's got a C in the bass. And then your B and your E strings are covered here on the 5th fret. And the plucking pattern here, I'm doing plucking the A and the E string at the same time. And then I'm doing my I and then M finger. Same thing here, and this chord is index finger on the B note here, and I've got again the B and the high E string covered on the 3rd fret. So, and on this one, instead of just hitting the A and the high E, I hit the B and the high E with kind of a roll arpeggio there. So, and then we go to this chord here. 1st finger on the F, middle finger on the A note. So let me play it once up until that point. Okay, so from this chord, F note, A note. And here what I'm doing is rolling an IMA arpeggio. And then I'm using my M middle finger, my A finger to go kind of play those 2 notes after the roll. And we go to a G note, a low G, with your ring finger plucking the E. Okay, so just this section. This chord here, we've got our F in the bass, we've got our A with our middle finger, and then we've got a D here. So it's really one of those D minor 1st inversion chords, and we're just playing the middle strings here with the F in the bass. Okay, so. Sit there. So that's on our 10, and we let the 11 and 12 go by before we do basically the same pattern again. There's just one slight compas variation here. Second time, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6, 7 and a 8 and a 9, 10. Okay, so that was the second one. The first one, the only difference is we pause for a second. So I'll show you where we pause. We go 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6. We let the 7 go. 7, 8 and a 9 and a 10, 11, 12, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 and a 5.